Does anyone want me to buy them a truck? Because I'm in a truck buying kind of mood, if you wanted me to do that. Okay, that... Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. No, I said I wasn't going to do the Russian accent anymore. Well, I said I probably wouldn't do it. But here we are, Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, which I was very surprised at the response to. I mean, I thought there's a really good game under here somewhere, but I thought it was a little too early access to be viable. But the response was actually quite encouraging. People were saying, yeah, do some more Workers and Resources, please. I'd like to see some more of this game. So, okay, I'll do the very best I can with it. I am, just to be clear, once again, there is no tutorial here. There's no tutorial. I am completely winging this. This is, on its face, a city builder, but it's really more of a production line management game, and I'm doing it without any sort of tutorial, so I'm muddling along. If you are an expert in Workers and Resources, please chip in the comment section. We utterly failed to process rocks the last time we did this. So I started setting up this quarry with a, what did I do here? A gravel processing plant, and I was building little ramps and conveyor belts and storage areas, and none of it works. Absolutely none of it works. You know, Ilyich and Gregor here, they're all going off to the gravel mine or the gravel quarry, and then that's it. So what we've got in resources right now is wood and stone. That's it. We've got basic wood and basic stone because our sawmill over here, our wood cutting post is doing just fine. That is working. But our sawmill is not because we don't have any power. And the grain elevator, the grain storage area, is also not working because we don't have any power. So let's see if we can get that sorted out. Let's see if I can muddle through and build a power network, at least for these two buildings. At least to get these up and running. And I was just kind of messing around before I started recording. I think the best way to do that is to start working backwards, because we're going to have a coal power plant and a coal processing area and a coal mine, and all of those things need to happen. I think the smartest way to do this for me, without a tutorial, is to work backwards. So I'm going to start with the coal plant, the actual coal power plant, which won't do anything yet. We don't have any coal, but it will give me an idea of how to start building this. Now, right off the bat, I see that if I put this in a reasonable distance from the other buildings, they'll automatically get power. So there's just a short... How far does that go? About 330 some odd meters away. I don't do metrics. I don't know if that's half a mile or, 2 feet. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, so about that far away, we run out of power. But right here will be just fine. This will be just fine. Now, got to look at where the sort of entrance and exit and, sort of production liney things are. I see the road there, and I see 3 little... you can put production line things, icons in there. It's a very technical term. I'm sorry for that, but a very, very technical term there. But yeah, the sort of production line icons. So we need flat terrain, which is a feature I really, really like in this game, where I don't have to come out of the build menu and flatten the terrain. I can just hold the mouse button and it automatically flattens the terrain. Perfect. Now I can put my power plant down. Super. That's doing nothing at all right now. So they'll get along with building that. Probably the first best thing I should do is get a road going over there, and hopefully that road will not block other things. I'm probably also going to have to put some workers over here, and by that I mean worker housing, because they're very lazy in the Soviet Republic. They're super lazy. You're not going to let me get a road anywhere near here, are you? Just a regular... There we go. Okay. Oh, I'm not crazy about the roads, guys. I love the flattened terrain tool, not super crazy about the roads. How about we just did it from here? How about we did it from here to here? There we go. Okay. So that's at least one road out the back door of this house. And while I'm here, why don't we actually put up another house? Just to make sure my lazy citizens are close enough to work. All right, how about just a regular old brick basic housing there? Nope. That due to infrastructure. What infrastructure? Oh, the power plant? Okay, you're You're okay right around here. Yeah, the buildings have a huge non-buildable radius around them. It reminds me a lot of the early Atomic Society before they kind of tweaked that a little bit, where you couldn't really put anything around it because they had this weird invisible wall all the way around it. But you seem to be okay right here, so build that for me, if you could. Now, working backwards from the power plant, which is not actually finished yet, what's the next thing I need? I would guess it was the coal processing plant. That's going to be my best guess. So, oil, no, gravel, coal, and iron. There we go. Okay. So, coal mine and coal ore processing plant. This will give me coal ore, which will go into the power plant. Right? That's how things work. Okay, where's my little icons here? I've got the road going. I want the road to go out the back. I don't want to kind of block myself off here. Although, if I did it like... No, because those little production line icons, those have basically got to be almost in a straight line from A to B. So let's make sure I don't mess that up. Let's get that going right there. Okay. Okay, good. Do that. And then when you're done with that, I'm going to build your little conveyor belt thing, hopefully in the right place to make all of this work. And then we'll look at the coal mine and actually get the coal. Alright, so that finishes building, and I am noticing we don't have unlimited money. We're alarmingly low on the old rubles up here. I believe we started with 10 million, and we're down to 2.6 already, and we're not making any money. Part of what we talked about in the last episode is I still can't figure out how trade works, how this whole custom house thing works. I've been through the build menu twice. I can't find anything that says build a customs house, and nor when I scan out to the other towns that are in the area do I find a customs house. I'll investigate that a little more today and see if I can figure that out, but I don't have high hopes for it. However, hopefully I've done this correctly. So the conveyor... Yes, just a regular conveyor going from A to B, please. Nope, not like that. Okay, how about no? Okay, how about here to here? Nope, you don't like that one. All right, how about here to no? All right, there to there. I noticed that your icons are facing in different directions. Have I cocked up the direction? How about if we did it from here to here? No, must go directly from A to B. Okay, no, there to there. You don't like any of these. All right, what if I built you one of these things? What if I built you one of these, and then you went up and down? Would you like that? I bet you would. I hope you will. So if I built you from A to B... come on, A to B, guys. A to B. Oh god, it's all gone horribly wrong. How about here to here? Do you like that? No, we're not digging that at all. Okay, alright. Let me have a fuss with this for a bit. Okay, it likes this one just fine. It just seems to be exceptionally fussy about exactly what it means by A to B here. It won't do... It hates all of these. All of these are just no good. But I think this... Yeah, there we go. Okay. So this one it's happy with. I'm not sure why. I don't have an answer for you on that. It's just it likes this line. It doesn't like any of the other lines, even though it seems to me it would be really simple to go from this one on the left over to this one here. So I feel I have connected these buildings in an appropriate production line manner, where stuff in the processing plant can make it to the power plant over here. Good. Now we just got to do a coal mine. And then, in theory, all of this should work. That's my plan. Where's the road on this power plant, by the way? Where does the road live? Just the regular road. I do not know. Okay, that's going to be a problem because people probably can't get to work. Let's see if it would like to tell me where the road is. Not there, that's for sure. How about... Oh, there's the road. Okay, it was just not active while I was not building a road. Okay. Hopefully we can get over there. Not like that we can't. Okay, how about if we just did right to here? No. How about if we did right to here? Oh, you almost wanted to do it. Oh dear, it's very fidgety sometimes. It's very fidgety. No, not like that, because I don't want to... No, alright, well, you like... Alright, I'll figure it out, and that way you don't have to listen to me going for the next 5 minutes. Well, it's a slightly circuitous route, but it makes it there eventually. That's where the road wanted to live, and again, the workers are very, very lazy, so I don't think there's a chance in hell they're going to come from this house all the way to this power plant, so better build something for these people. How much money do I have left? Not as much as I would like. Again, with the infrastructure thing, because the processing plant is taking up a huge amount of room. How about here? Okay, you like it here. Great, good. Yeah, so build me a house there. Hopefully, you know what, just in case, let's do a footpath from here to here. Just give you guys a little bit of a shortcut, because I know you're going to be fussy. Yep, and you are indeed using the footpath. I bet you weren't going to walk all the way around that little circle there. But you're into that. You're cool. Okay. How are things going in the ore processing plant? Buildings without power supply. No kidding. No resources. Missing coal. No kidding. We're working on that. All right. So phase 3 of, electrifying the Soviet Republic here is power plant. Where does that live? Does that have, like the woodcutter, does that have a resource, like trees, that we're going to be able to see? Because when we built the woodcutter thing, we had this whole sort of shades of green, like there's lots of trees here, there's not as many trees over here, there's no trees over here, that's a river, don't try and build a woodcutter over there, that kind of thing. So if we do, what are we up to now? We need to do gravel, coal, and iron. Okay, coal extraction, not iron mine, coal mine. Great. Oh, the coal mine infrastructure is gargantuan. Holy, I'm not going to be able to put anything around there. How am I going to get people to work? They're just legit not going to walk that far. Okay, I can get it here. I'd like to get it more in line with this. Sort of here-ish. Are you going to let me put it here? Because if you will, I'll take it. Oh yeah, you will. Okay, fine. Not as big a radius as I thought. I am concerned, however, I won't be able to build any houses around here. Well, let's find out. It's not going to kill me to have another house. Just give me a regular house. Well, we knew we couldn't put something there. Oh, no. Okay, all right. Hang on. We can... No, building due to infrastructure. I feel oh, but you love this. Okay, whatever. It's all fine, workers and resources. It's not so much about building the town the way I want it, it's more about building the town the way the town will let me build it with the infrastructure and visible walls. That's okay, that's fine. I like a city builder to be a little more to my liking. Like, I like to build it the way I want to. Guys who are in the fields, by the way, we're totally working on the power thing. I know you've been farming for like a game year without any success, although you're not even up to harvesting yet, but when you get to harvesting, there's a slim chance we may have power in the grain storage area, and you could actually store some grain. We're working on it. Things may move a little slowly here in the Soviet Republic, but we're working on it. Okay, you. You are working. Okay. Are you actually producing coal? Production stopped. Building is without power supply. That's a bit of a catch-22 now, isn't it? All right. Let's see what we can do about that. So, infrastructure. How about these conveyor things? There's one conveyor thing there, and there's one there. I bet this ain't gonna go from A to B. This ain't gonna happen, right? No, I didn't think so. I think I need one of the who's-y what's-its here, the little in-betweeny thing. And if I could put that sort of right there-ish, that'd be great if you'd let me do that. Because the road would be right there. I don't know if that's too much of an angle where it's not, again, going to go from A to B. Well, we'll soon find out, won't we? Conveyor. Come on, just let me put the... No, there it is. Okay. And how about conveyor number 2? Where did your little conveyor icon go? I know you had one. It's right there. Why is one disappearing and one isn't? I want to put a conveyor here. I really want to put a conveyor here. Like a lot, game. How about from here? No, I know it needs to go to the building. Alright, I'll fidget with this one. Hang on. Right, just to keep you updated on my progress, the conveyor belt thing is just not working out. No permutation or iteration of trying to get a conveyor from this building here over to this building here is working. So I'm trying to kind of go in through a back door kind of thing. I put up an aggregate loading area. So a building where they will load aggregate, a truck loading area to be specific. And on that, I should probably buy you a truck. Do you want a truck? You don't seem to want a truck. Do you want a truck? Does anyone want me to buy them a truck? Because I'm in a truck buying kind of mood, if you wanted me to do that. Okay, that kind of skewed my plan of having them move stuff with a truck. Okay, I may have to come up with a backup plan here, because this part of it ain't working at all. So my thought was I'd put a truck loading area here, and then completely bypass this building and do a truck unloading area over here, or two of them, and put one of them here as well. Have to have a little bit more of a think about this. Somehow we are getting power to the Soviet Republic. I just haven't figured out how, because there's no tutorial. Well, I've put up a heck of a lot of infrastructure here, and it still doesn't work. I'm not sure what to do with this. It's just very fussy, and I just, without a tutorial, I'm just putting stuff down and trying to connect things, and it's looking less like a power plant and more like a military POW camp here. We've got all these watchtowers up here. So I'll put up this large aggregate storage, because I thought if I can't get it over to the power plant, I may as well put it somewhere. That hasn't really worked out, because it has no power. So you see my problem there. It actually has no power, because I can't get the stuff that should go in there to the power plant, because the stuff that should go in there doesn't have any power, so we can't put any stuff in it. And then I tried connecting these guys I put up these towers everywhere. I don't know what to do anymore. It just doesn't want to go. It's right there, guys. It's right there. Literally, just go from A to B. I got one to go from here to here, and I got really excited about that. I thought I was off to a, well, I was going to say promising start, promising middle at this point. So I got one to go from A to B there, and then nothing here wants to connect at all, anywhere, not to here. Nobody wants to connect to anything anywhere, not down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm a little stumped here, and I'm probably doing something catastrophically stupid. I'm sure there are people watching this going, oh my god, this is the simplest resource management game in the world. I don't know how you're not understanding this, but it's a little too fidgety. I'm going to just go flat out and say it. It's a little too fidgety. I think this is a little too early access right now for this to be viable. Is there anything else I can do? Because this is a production line management game. If I can't get basic production line going, the game is kind of over at that point. How about education? Let's put up a kindergarten. How hard could that possibly be? Just any kindergarten. There you go. No, except I can't build it because of the invisible wall that's around the power plant. How about if I put it over here? Okay, it likes to live right there. There you go, folks. There we go, my glorious citizens of the Soviet Union. And you know what? You can have a school as well. Have a kindergarten and a school. At some point, if anyone going to the kindergarten or the school can figure out how to make these conveyor belts actually link up in a way that is intuitive, that would be great. That'd be great. Anything else I can give you? Oh, I'm so excited about the kindergarten now. What else can I give you? Storage, no, because you can't figure out how to store things. Food and crops. How about an agro farm? Oh wow, that looks like that has a lot of connections, doesn't it? Oh, that is an awful lot of connections. Okay, how are the small fields going? Oh, food factory. Yeah, that's gonna work out really well. That's because I'm sure I'm going to have to connect it from there to there, and I've already got a house in the way over there. Road cargo station? That needs power. Warehouse needs power. Okay. Meat storage definitely needs power. A pub. I don't care if it needs power. You guys are getting a pub. You know why? You need it. You need it. And if that thing actually produced power, it would be in range of this. Oh, goodness. How about we just buy some coal? How about we just buy some coal here? Yes, you know what? We've got $1 million US here. Sure. Auto purchase that. Am I doing it? Am I doing it? I don't know if I'm doing it. I'm clicking, but I don't know if it's doing it. Get some more then. Sure. Yeah, purchase that many. Purchase 12 tons. Yes, start purchasing resources. Oh my god, we've got electricity. We've got electricity. Yay! Yay, we've got electricity. We're dependent on foreign fuel, but we've got electricity. All of this does not work. The silly conveyor belt things. It should be... It definitely says go from A to B. And it doesn't want to live anywhere at all over here. Nowhere does it want to live. I got so excited by the storage thing. How about, do you want to live down there? No? How about maybe you want to live like there or no? No, not at all. But I think the pub is operational. That should be very exciting. Except nobody works there. Nobody works there. Is it because it's very far away? It's not. It's literally across the street from this house. Do you want to go work in the pub? Does anyone want to go work in the pub at all? It has 1.5 tons of alcohol in it, apparently. Dear God. That's a lot of booze. Oh, yay, we have power. Does that mean finally, we're making planks? It has no workers. What? Why? Why? Where did everybody go? Need workers. Where did everybody go? No one lives here. No one lives here. No one lives here. Okay, there's people over there. Apparently everyone has fled the Soviet Republic. Oh, goodness. There's a whole lot of things here. Citizens without power, citizens unable to get food, can't go to church. It appears everyone moved over to this side of town. I'm not sure why. Did you not? You were living over here. You were living over here and you chose to move across town to buildings that don't even have jobs because they don't work. Is it because you all want to work in the power plant? Nobody wants to work in the pub. I don't know what to do anymore. Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. I genuinely... I picked up this game because I think there's a solid game under here. I really do. I really do. I think this could be really cool. It's sort of a Tropico City-style builder mixed with production line management. It just doesn't really work right now. Right now. First thing I need is a tutorial. Second thing I need is somebody to explain to me why when things link to A to B, they don't really link to A to B. But Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, unless you are desperate for me to just fumble around like I have been, and just make a mockery of this game by being so terrible at it. If you guys really want to see that, I will do another one of these, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it might be best if we just wait a little while. Wait for this to simmer a little bit. Simmer on early access, and come back to it when there's a little more added. I noted there's been 3 patches since, in as many days, so there's a developer working on this, but I think there's a little bit of ways to go. Anyway, long story short, let me know what you think, and if you know what I need to be doing, please let me know, because I would like to be able to enjoy this game, but I can't right now. So let me know what you think of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, and hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. If you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button to see more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Wow. You could have hepatitis or golfer's elbow. I feel we should be able to narrow it down a little better. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a doctor, but I'm saying I might be able to know the difference between golfer's elbow or hepatitis. First thing I'd ask is, do you play golf? Where are you going?